It is a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Welcome to the news at 12. Let's look at the headlines. CHONGWE mine accident victim denied compensation. Chief CHOOMA optimistic of a good harvest in Southern Province. 18 boxers to face off in the non-belt fight. We have the details shortly.
Hi ladies and gentlemen, I'm CHONGWE from CHO's Fitness Gym. We're a fully functional gym located along Twin Palm Road in Kablonga, right by Cheshire Homes Society of Zambia. So we have various classes that happen from Monday to Friday. We have aerobics, we have boot camp, we have step aerobics, we have spinning, we have kettlebell classes. They happen from 18 to 19 hours every day, and we are open from 06 until 20 hours. That's Monday to Friday. Then Saturdays 6 to 12. And then Sundays we are closed, and most public holidays we are open 6 to 12.
To present the news, my name is Louisia Nalupumbwe. A survivor of a mine accident that occurred in CHONGWE district of Lusaka province on the 19th of January 2023 has allegedly been denied compensation by Shino Mining. Speaking to Camnet News at the gate of the same mine after being denied entry Friday morning, Frank Kakote, who was in bandages accompanied by his family, has therefore urged relevant authorities to ensure that all those injured are compensated. A mine accident occurred Thursday 19th January 2023 after a rock fell, leaving 3 dead, among them a Chinese national, and 2 injured. Details are in this report.
Nursing an injured leg, scraped arm and painful side. This is Frank Kakote, a 29-year-old father of 2, who is one of the 2 survivors of a mining accident at Shino Mining located in Kasenga ward of CHONGWE district, which occurred on 19th January 2023. The accident, which claimed 3 lives, including that of a Chinese national, left 2 injured, with one of the victims being Frank Kakote, who was found by Camnet News at the gate of the mine stranded with his family, as they were not allowed to go inside. When visiting the place, one would have trouble locating it, as it has a poster indicating that it is Kasisi Farm, with the name Shino Mining not being located anywhere, not even at the gate. Mr. Kakote now explains what happened, further calling for compensation, stating that he is a father of 2. His family say they have been left with fury, alleging that he was yesterday dumped at a nearby market by the same mine after the accident, questioning why they could not even leave him home.
Si first kuchitikwa manjali kwendo imozi pano mwana wanga nikambe straight so 2 times kwendo ingati imozi first anazishita futi mwamene mine mwamene batretera kwebe cyane wona kiri cyonse cyane kitangiza mu second pali banzake ba 3 banafa so bapurumuka mu futi so naine nakamba kuti okay pa yapurumuka mwana wanga chawama but then siniziva chinga chitike naine pano ndine okongwa nizwa kuti nichioni baba kumutima kulingana kuti apurumuka manje siniziva ba company babene babaganiza kuti ni vichani natandizo izankala pali mwana wanga
mwana wanga uchamene pempa ko chabe kuti wanitandizireko because mwana mpelekera mairo bona msiya pa load anyumba sana mfikize muntu ana chironda mwamika tute mumsiye pa load atenda weka kunyumba company ya brandiro nichanivuta zane ichi so tabwera kuti uyu muntu chifunse mwenye watamusungira pela msiya pa load watimo ma review wazaka mpeleka
kani ya help ya kuti bamtanze komanja kai sibaikira konze kushita negotiate ya kuti bazambo mtanza bwanja kankala kunyumba bakudya zambo kudya sana.
Efforts to talk to management were however unsuccessful, as the mine officials instructed guards at the gate not to allow the media in. For now, the matter is being investigated by the police as the affected families hope for justice. Zipora Mshala, Camnet News, CHONGWE District.
Stakeholders in Southern Province are confident of a bumper harvest in the 2022-2023 farming season, following the confirmation of a 100% supply of fertilizer by Alpha Commodities Limited a company contracted by the government to execute the task. This came to light when Alpha Commodities Operations Manager Ndeleki Miyanda paid a courtesy call on government officials in the district during the inspection of the progress made on the fertilizer supply consignment. Mr. Miyanda confirms that all the 55,125 metric tons of both urea and D compound required is already in the province, with a few remaining to collect. And CHOOMA Mayor Javen Simoloka is happy that the firm has attained the 100% mark in supplying fertilizer, a situation he says was impossible in the past. Meanwhile, Chief CHOOMA of the Tonga people is happy that the company has achieved its obligation and that pitfalls experienced during the 2022-2023 farming season will be addressed through early preparations. Details in this report.
Seed and fertilizer are a critical component of the Farmers Input Support Program, which is being rebranded as the Comprehensive Agriculture Support Program under the United Party for National Development Administration. Maize being Zambia's staple food, focus is always directed towards preparation for a good yield, and fertilizer is certainly a must. Alpha Commodities Limited was accorded the responsibility to supply the entire southern province, and a check at one of its storage facilities in CHOOMA district during the inspection on the progress made on the fertilizer supply consignment found a few farmers' cooperatives getting the only remaining fertilizer. The farmers are happy that they have been able to get the entire allocation of fertilizer.
Well, in time. No wonder I've repeated to say they've given us vessel dressing in time and top dressing in time. Because this is the last, I can say the last consignment in our cooperative. So we are collecting urea, whereby I can't blame the company.
And Alpha Commodities Operations Manager Ndeleki Miyanda also paid a courtesy call on some government officials in the district, where he highlighted the company's resolve to complement the government's commitment to ensure national food security.
Happy to mention to you, Your Worship, that we've delivered 100% of compound D fertilizer in the province, as well as 100% of urea fertilizer in the province, as per contract date. We are always grateful as Alpha for the opportunity that is given to us, because to us it means a contribution towards the food basket.
And CHOOMA Municipal Council Mayor Javen Simoloka is happy that the firm has attained the 100% mark in supplying fertilizer, a situation he said was not possible in the past.
As we speak now, Alpha Commodities has brought in 100%. The urea, 100%, the D compound, and the farmers have virtually collected everything, except those farmers who were late for one reason or the other.
And CHOOMA District Commissioner Sakalia Gamela is confident that the district will have a bumper harvest this year.
This year, I think it will be very big harvest. Like we are saying, if nothing goes wrong between now and the harvesting time in terms of rain pattern, we are headed for bumper harvest. I think those that we have been criticizing that we are headed for hunger, I think those are doomsayers.
Meanwhile, Chief Joma of the Tonga-speaking people is happy that the company has achieved its obligation and hopes that challenges experienced during the 2022-2023 farming season will be addressed through early preparations.
The government is doing wonders because there was no more queues in the sheds there. So which means I congratulate our father, the president of this Republic of Zambia, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema.
Patrick Soko, Camnet News.
Still in CHONGWE, where school-going children in Kasenga Ward are being forced to pass through CHONGWE River to get to school after the bridge in the area known as Michael Malima Bridge collapsed in 2020. A check by Camnet News Friday morning found the pupils as young as 6 years old trying to wade through the river with great difficulty. Meanwhile, Charity Katala, a parent, has called for urgent intervention, stating that the river is dangerous due to the strong current, especially after a downfall, adding that she lost her husband at the same crossing point in 2021 as he was carried by the current. More in this report.
It's fine.
Slowly.
This is the life of pupils in Kasenga ward of CHONGWE district 5 days a week, as they have to cross CHONGWE River to and from school, this being the shortest way, with the alternative route taking them up to 2 hours to get to school. Michael Malima Bridge of CHONGWE River separating Kasisi and Kasenga was collapsed in 2020 as it was severely dilapidated, but has up to date not been worked on, despite relevant authorities being notified. 15-year-old Messi Mbwai, a grade 7 pupil at Kasenga Primary School, says many of her schoolmates have dropped out of school as they are not willing to cross the river every day.
Manza kazula timaleko pita bantuna pita uko kustari kwa soko timaenda 2 hours again manje timachedo fika uskuru again manje kuya kazula pama yama donza sometimes timapita stabe tikachedwa manza kali yamini.
Meanwhile, parents of school-going children in the area say they are afraid for the safety of their children, stating that this same crossing point has claimed 2 lives so far since 2021. Charity Katala, a resident, says she also lost her husband at the same crossing point in 2021 after he was carried away by the strong current.
Wanafa mu 2021 pa 23 December manzi ziana paka so anasa mota ukira bari kusija banapeza chimanzi yazula so anabwera kuti batauke paka mansa mana dosera robana bwera bafyat na bashika mu dashika pa Christmas so kwa bwera benango bangwira banafa 2020 banafa bangwira na bebe banado bakamine pano pamanzi benango futi lero bachoka kufa bachoka gwera baka babai na masapato zao zaenda zitakubadonza na wina ngo futi mwana school achoka kugwera hapo futa hapa
kamba kwa pali bridge mtikonzere kwa bridge diso bota ukira wana wa school bafera abantu panafera abantu babiri so bota ukapalibe mtikonzereko.
Kasenga Ward Councillor Bright Sacholi has also spoken on the situation.
So on this same bridge, actually, we have requested through the council that they can come on board to help us. But up to now, because I'm told that this is under RDA, so the RDA, they are the one that has to, to complete this bridge. But looking at the time, we can't continue losing souls of our communities, and it's bad. So as the area councillor for this ward, Kasenga Ward, I'm calling upon the higher authorities, to come forward and assist us at the local level.
We will continue to follow the story to its conclusion as the lives of the pupils remain at stake, at least for now. Zipporah Mshala, Camnet News, CHONGWE District.
Time now for sports news. In our sports news, who has been set for the Team Sting International Boxing Tournament to be staged in Lusaka on Saturday, 21st January 2023 at the Government Complex at 18 hours. Speaking to Camnet News during their final preparations, Team Sting Promotions Manager Job Kapalasa says all is in place and the boxers are ready for the tournament. Kapalasa says that despite having not met the full amount needed, the tournament will go on and hopes for more Zambian sponsors to come on board and support the tournament. 9 boxing bouts will be staged, with 6 being international fights amongst Zambia, Malawi and Zimbabwe. In support of the tournament, Sports Development Manager for National Sports Council of Zambia, Gilbert Sinkamba, was in attendance and has congratulated the boxing team, urging the foreign boxers to continue collaborating with Zambian boxers.
Come on, give her.
The non-title tournament, and we're doing this strictly for premium entertainment. And I keep re-emphasizing, and I'll say it again, we are trying to put up a show that you've never seen in Zambia before. So we want you to hold our hand and to believe in us and to know that we have come with a different box dance. We've come with a different style, and everything you're going to see tomorrow is going to be I think the best there is to give. We have 9 bouts lined up for tomorrow, like my big brother here, Mr. Venon Mwanga, mentioned. And we have, of the 9 bouts, 6 of them are bouts that are going to be against Malawi. 3 with Zambia is a landlocked country. We share borders with both these countries, and there's certain things in our language and even in our culture that we share. So I hope we can continue to share the boxing culture as well with Zimbabwe and Malawi, even to a greater extent.
Congratulations to the organizing team. Like Mr. Malunga had said, it's always good that the boxing family is growing with promoters. So congratulations. Just by the organization, it promises to be a very successful night tomorrow. Also, thanks a lot for Zimbabwe and Malawi coming. Let's continue growing the sports together.
Oh my God.
And on that note, we end the news at 12, but here are the headlines once again. CHONGWE mine accident victim denied compensation. Chief CHOOMA optimistic of a good harvest in Southern Province. 18 boxers to face off in the non-belt fight. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Louise Nalupumbwe. Bye for now.